Hey, folks. Hey, Daniel. How are you? Waiting on our game. Be right back.
you set up your play action? Do you go to Westbrook Akine, who's had some success? They bring in an extra offensive lineman, which would indicate, hey, we're going to run the football. That's the perfect time to throw a little play action on.
So Juku, who just came into the ball game for Tennessee. Third down. They'll go with Pollard. He squeezes through and nearly broke for the touchdown. He's down to the 15. First down, Tennessee. The best player in the NFL in terms of racking up yards after contact did it again.
Well, the whole left side of the offensive line, we're talking about Latham Skoronski, does a great job of getting on the blocks here, maintaining those blocks, and we talked about it. They just leaned on this Patriots defense. They've tired this Patriots defense out, and there you see Pollard, the beneficiary of that exhaustion. 26 rushes, 120 yards, 4.6 per carry. Just great stuff.
And that's maybe why New England's calling a timeout here. 9 of 10 yards for Pollard coming into this game this season have come after contact to lead the NFL. And here's how we got here. Do you remember how we got here?
Oh, no, please recap it for me.
I mean, the Titans on their opening drive get in at the net touchdown, and they were cruising. It was 7-0. Then New England gets in another short yardage touchdown for Ramondre Stevenson. Westbrook Akine with a touchdown for Tennessee. Then this, all the way to 12 Mississippi or so for Jake Bay for the touchdown.
There's a 7-alligator rush.
That was the game-tying score, along with the extra point at the horn. Juku stays in. But it's off the line here. First down run. Attacking the line, he will get 3. Second down.
In that sneaky yardage, right? Falling forward where you looks like you're going to be stopped for maybe a 2 or 3 yard gain, and you get that extra yard, that extra yard and a half, that 2 yards that puts you in a little bit more favorable position. That's been something he's done all day long.
All season long, really.
Yeah.
For Tennessee. Looking for a stop here somehow, some way. Titans want the winning touchdown. Tony Pollard straight ahead. It'll be third down and short, and the Titans offensive line right now senses this.
You love this if you're an offensive line and just lean on people. And for a this is the most frustrating situation I've been here, where guys can't stop. You're getting 4, 5, 6 yards a carry. They're infighting. They're exhausted. Tennessee just going to continue to lean on this Patriots defense.
As a lineman, do you see it in your prey?
Oh, see it? Absolutely. Absolutely. You feel it, and you can listen to them. Not only breathing hard, but talking to one another. Come on, you guys, we got to get this stopped. And that's when you feel like there's nothing they can do. We're physically dominating this football game.
Timeout New England, the final one. So if you are the Patriots and you're talking to that defensive line, what can you impart with all of that happening in the background to try to get the ball back to that young man?
Yeah, well, I think the thing you do right here is you sell out. All right, guys, they feel like they can just dominate the line of scrimmage right now. We are bringing everybody in gaps, including our linebackers. We're going to sell out, and we'll give up one-on-one coverage on the outside.
Well, the ball came out of the snap. It's down on the ground. New England says they have it. The officials say otherwise. Oh, my goodness. Again, the second center is in for Tennessee.
Yeah, you can see it right here. Let's look at Rudolph's hands, and you put it in there. But, you know, that surge from underneath the offensive line. Look at this surge underneath by New England's defensive players, and Rudolph on
Yeah.
the spot. You got to ride that in when the center's trying to reach. You got to ride your hands in there, keep them in deep.
Nick Folk from 25.
Nick Folk from 25 yards up.
And all the way through his career, that is good. Now, the Titans don't get the automatic win without the touchdown, but they have
just huge because you know what you did? You sat on the sideline as a dominant defense and you caught your breath. You rejuvenated yourself. You are ready. Now it's just all about coming after the young quarterback and creating some opportunities with that.
Oh, yeah, that too.
So now, if you're Drake May, you've already done it once. How are you feeling, and what are you feeling, do you think?
Well, right now you've got a lot of confidence, and you know the thing about Drake May is his ability to run the ball, extend plays. He has been exceptional with his feet, so you've got that going on here if you're New England. And then the tight ends, the middle of the football field, guys like Hunter Henry, that's been a big difference maker. Him and Kendrick Bourne have been that big play receiver so far today.
Jeffrey Simmons was hurt briefly late in the fourth quarter. He came back on. The two-time Pro Bowler for the Titans, Mason Rudolph, has done everything he can in this game. 2017 Titans. Into the end zone over the head of Baker. And the touchback will give it to New England.
Touchback.
Drake May directing traffic. Rookie quarterback. Third overall pick. In his early 20s.
I'm telling you what, maturity, Jason, from man to the huddle, those guys believe in their young quarterback. They really do, and he has proven today that he is up to the challenge.
Well, you mentioned the household he grew up in, right? And athletes all over the place. Leadership all over the place.
And you know those big brothers beat him up for good.
Drake May will come. Now he'll fire down the sideline. Complete for Henry.
Incomplete.
On the coverage. He got his paws on it, but couldn't haul it in.
Boy, little double move there, out and up by Henry. You can see him here, the inside, out, up. Look at Brown, just in phase, beautiful, beautiful execution at the top. High point that ball, get his hands right between the receiver's hands and pull it away.
Second down for May.
There's the pressure.
They got through up the middle, RDT. May rolling to his right, got a big block from Stevenson. What an aware block from his tailback to create the first down.
Yeah, well, that too.
And just out there, look at him on the edge, right? Little chip right here. Look at him turn his head. He sees his quarterback on the run, so he just goes up and is physical with McCurry, the nickelback right there, to create another 5, 6, 7 yards of real estate for the quarterback.
Drake May is now 5 yards short on the ground of 100 for the game. Hasty on first down. May rolling, throwing back down the field. Intercepted. The second from Ronnie Hooker ends the ball game. Amani Hooker has become Mr. Interception for Tennessee this year. And Drake May did everything he could. Tennessee wins.
Amani Hooker just really defending the boundary and then has the range as he's on the other boundary coming all the way across the field, reading the quarterback and having the ball skills to go out there and get it.
What a game.
What an outstanding finish.
How about this? America's Game of the Week is next. Detroit and Green Bay or the Rams in Seattle top this.
Fox tomorrow.
All game is next.
Changing events could alter the team forever. You want to be captain? Are you ready? Rescue high serve.
Next January, one of us will be president. If it's Donald Trump, he will wake up every day and stew over his enemies list. That will help no one. If I am president, I'll be focused on my to-do list. For you, the American people, I'll cut costs. by cracking down on corporate price gouging, make housing more affordable, lower taxes for middle-class families, and protect Social Security. I will focus on getting things done. I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message. Let's get to work.
Let's talk about Rebecca Cook. She's a political operative. She's worked for defund the police radicals across this country.
Cook spent millions getting Mandela Barnes elected, the most anti-law enforcement candidate in Wisconsin's history.
You remember Barnes, the guy who said reducing prison populations was sexy?
Defund the police radicals make it harder for us to keep you safe.
That's why we can't support Rebecca Cook, because she'll never support us. I'm Derek Van Orden, and I approve this message.
Washington is corrupt. Senator Baldwin says she fights against Wall Street, and yet she lives with a Wall Street executive and gets all this money from Wall Street. She says she's standing up to Big Pharma and Big Tech, but look at the money she rakes in from Big Pharma, Big Tech, and their executives. Senator Baldwin doesn't work for you. She works for them. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message. I'm not taking their special interest money. I'll only work for you.
Auto loan rates under 5% at GECU.
It's America's Game of the Week.
Week.
Gem here at Lambeau Field. The weather, not a gem. It's a wet mess. Just what you'd want for a first-place battle in the NFC North with the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. And we say welcome. Along with Tom Brady, I'm Kevin Burkhardt. So it is wet. It is nasty. It's perfect for Lambeau in a battle of first place. How does that affect these two teams in this matchup, Tom?
It's great if you love tough, hard-nosed football, which is what you're going to get today. This isn't pretty weather football in a dome, high efficiency, high-flying passing attacks. To me, this is going to be ground and pound, a physical matchup between two very physical teams. I'm fired up about this one.
And it's supposed to be like this the entire game. Meanwhile, Jordan Love, there's concern there. He injured his groin, had to come out last week. Tom Rinaldi's with the Packers. Tom, what do you have on Jordan today?
Well, I can tell you this, he didn't come out till 45 minutes prior to the kick. In these great rainy conditions that have been going on for hours, Kevin, nothing notable about the way he moved. He told us that he was in the trainer's room for up to 3 hours each day this week, had ice and stim during meetings, and then after he got home, received additional PT. You know, one thing that is really notable is the condition of this field, widely regarded as perhaps the slickest surface in the entire NFL. We saw Love give a short thumbs up earlier. If Malik Willis does have to go, the Packers have won all 3 games in which he has appeared. He received plenty of first-team reps. KB?
Tom, appreciate that as we get you set for kickoff. Packers won the toss, and they have decided to receive. They're a rare team in the NFL that does that. They do it often. Haven't had great success off that, but trying to set the tone here today. Packed house, as you would expect, not only for the battle for the NFC North, but really maybe even the #1 overall seed down the line. So a huge game here in Green Bay.
Boom, here we go.
Here is Nixon.
Nixon. 5, 10, 25, 30. Yard line. Let's go. First down, Love and
To see
company.
Jordan Love, see how that groin affects him, and see this Packer offense. They've won 4 in a row, Tom. A couple walk-off field goals for them.
Playing good football, and Jordan Love has certainly come into his own. So many great things he does as a passer, so comfortable in the pocket. I want to see how he takes care of that football, but I know he struggled. He's had 9 interceptions this year, and dealing with that groin sometimes forces you to throw the ball a little quicker than what you want.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, receiving team, return team, excuse me. Number 25, with a 15-yard penalty, first down, Green Bay.
Well, that penalty at the end, Nix is the good return, and let's see.
Not sure I saw it there. I don't know exactly what that was.
Ball on the 25.
The play on the penalty. Don't see it in that shot. Anyway, here we go. First down for the Packers. Getting on the ground to Jacobs off the right side.
Jacob.
Good run. First down, nearly 10.
10-yard gain.
He's added a new element to the
9-yard
team.
gain,
Josh Jacobs,
actually.
former Raider.
Second down, 1 yard to
Aaron
go.
Jones was so beloved
Let's
here.
go,
Jacobs,
Pack.
you know, they've kind of turned
Let's
this into
go,
a one-man
Pack.
team in some ways, Tom.
Yeah, and it should be. They've got a very powerful line up front. Jacobs is playing some great football. He struggled a little bit with the Raiders last year and then came to Green Bay and has really reinvigorated this run game. It's going to be tough today. He's going to be tough to tackle. He's such a hard runner. In these wet conditions, get your arms around him and bring him down.
Bounces, miss one. 40. 35. No, 45. 46-yard line. First down, Green Bay. Let's go, Packers.
Such a great way to start. 2 handoffs, gain about 25 yards. The easy way. And I think both these offensive coordinators, LaFleur certainly the head coach, but calling the plays, and we'll see Ben Johnson on the other side, are going to rely heavily on this run game. This is pretty windy out here today and quite a bit of rain. It's just tough, some of those fundamental aspects of throwing, so they're going to run it and establish that early and often.
Shotgun looking to throw. Completed. Dobbs caught it at the Detroit 40. I want to say 7-yard line.
Well, we were in Dallas a couple weeks ago. We saw the gruesome injury to Aiden Hutchinson. So this defense has to figure out a way to replace that production. And what they've done is they've blitzed a heck of a lot more the last couple weeks.
That's the only way they've chosen to deal with it thus far. No player, the trade deadline's coming up, and they haven't expressed, well, I think they've expressed interest in a trade, but they haven't made a move. So what are they doing? They got to generate it somehow. We're going to send a few more rushers. But again, that can expose some other things, like the secondary, that they don't necessarily want to put those guys in position. They have such open coverage in the middle of the field.
Bounces to the right. Ah, man.
He doesn't get a single yard, so
Nah, maybe 1 yard.
Dan, as you continue to think about this groin here for Jordan Love, you can see him. He's kind of handing the ball and standing there, and I wouldn't stress it too much. As the game goes on, we'll see more and more how he feels. But just standing in the pocket, this is an offense that runs the ball. They throw a lot of screens, and then they make some chunk throws down the field. Here it's a 3rd and 3. Obviously a 4th down opportunity here if they don't make it on 3rd down.
Shotgun looking to throw again. He's damn close to first down.
It'll be a 4th down and less than 1.
Good job on the tackle, but look at just Jacobs with that powerful lower half that he's got. Very close to the first down. But a nice play by Love, just sitting back on the pocket.
Right now.
I've seen so far. He's made a nice throw to the wide side part of the field. And in these conditions, that's the toughest throw to make, because the ball's got to travel a long way. And a good check down there to get very close to this first down marker.
Gonna bring the chains out and measure this thing. Yeah, I mean, a football short. That's it.
What do you think of this?
Inches.
I don't think there is a decision.
I don't think there is either. I tell you, probably not a lot of quarterback sneaks though. This might be coming to play, so expect some ball handling. And again, in these conditions, you can't take anything for granted. That's one thing that always weighs on the quarterback when you are dealing with weathers. How do I get the snap from center? And he's not dealing with his normal center at all. He's got Monk in there with Myers out. So just those little things that you got to deal with. Sorry, Jenkins is at center.
Yeah, they're playing without Josh Myers today, who started every game for them the last 3 years. So Elton Jenkins, who's their best overall lineman, playing center. A 4th and 1 here.
4th and 1. Holy shit. It's like they're going for it.
And a shotgun. Now, this is Kraft gets under center, the tight end, and he's going to carry it for a
First down, Packers. Attaboy.
That's some creativity.
I like it.
You know, you're not thinking Jordan Love's going to get it, and I like lining up in shotgun because it somewhat tells the defense, hey, we're not sneaking it. Next thing you know, you got Kraft sneaking in there with the little quarterback sneak of his own. It's tight end sneak.
Tight end sneak.
I didn't run any. There weren't many tight end sneaks.
Okay, Brock didn't have many.
There was no. We tried an Edelman sneak. That did not go well.
So, 4th and 1 conversion.
You 19, you're son of
Detroit want a movement, and there are multiple flags.
False start. Offense number 8. 9-yard penalty. First down.
False start.
Josh Jacobs, let's see.
Josh Jacobs.
A little French.
Flinchy enough.
Hey, you got two guys back there.
You can see that thick mist rain that's been happening here for hours. It's supposed to be like that the rest of the game, right? So it's going to be really interesting how both these teams handle it. Obviously, the Packers are used to it. And Detroit's kind of built for that with their run game, and we'll find out when they get the ball how they attack this. They bring out two backs here with Jacobs and Chris Brooks.
Yeah. Ah! Second long. Had him right between the damn numbers.
with Carlton Davis, and Carlton's a very good player in man coverage, and those tight window throws, that's why this defense has chosen, and Aaron Glenn has gone to way more man coverage than they did last year. It's a very talented group. When you play that tight coverage, you force quarterback to throw the ball very hard, and it's tougher to catch the ball, so that's exactly what they're looking for.
Christian Watson caught it for Green Bay first down.
Really nice job here. There's a little pressure that happens right by McNeil, and he just stands in there. Watson has got that great vertical route on Carlton Davis. I wish he'd come out and get that ball a little bit more to make it a little easier, but still good enough to make the catch. I'll tell you that rain doesn't look like that's bothering Jordan Love too much. Those long throws to the wide part of the field, those are challenging, but that looks so challenging right now.
Back to the ground, Jacobs stacked up pretty well by the Lions, who do have the 5th best run defense in the
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Dan Campbell's Lions, what a start for them, 6-1. It's been a long time, right, when you consider just how good they were playing. Best start since 1956 when they were also 6-1. He has completely turned his entire organization around, and you know, right now they're playing like the best team in football. Just take a look at that rain, just heavy enough to be a pain, a little bit of a menace. Yeah, I mean, we're in Green Bay tonight. We should have a little weather, huh?
No, it's a little colder, a little wetter. It's that time of year where all these elements are coming into play. It's football season.
Good hole up the middle all the way down to the 19-yard line. First down at the 17-yard line.
Great job in these zone runs where someone's got to win. In this case, it's the left guard, Jordan Morgan. He's over here. Just winning there, holding off and stealing that backside. And I think one thing that Jacobs has done such a great job of in his career is his vision. And he cuts the ball back against the grain, and you saw it there. That ability to put your leg in the ground and go the opposite direction when he feels the defense overflows.
I'll be right back. I'm going to do something to do.
They're loving this physicality if you're going to be the offensive line.
Jacobs again left side. Short game there, stepped up pretty well, but Brian Branch came in from the secondary.
Yeah, and he's one guy I'm excited to watch today. They're going to put Brian Branch in a lot of positions to be successful.
You know, you mentioned it, but Elton Jenkins, their all-pro left guard, moves to center today, number 74, and Jordan Morgan, the rookie, number 77, gets his first NFL start at left guard, so that bears watching. But so far, a good opening drive for Green Bay.
Yeah, not the easiest thing to do, too. Jordan Love didn't practice all week, and he's got Jenkins in there at center. I don't know how much work they do. I know from my experience, it's usually not a lot. So you're kind of some ways going on the fly here.
There's Brooks in the game. Gets his first carry. Chris Brooks. He's inside the 15 to about 13. And up comes third down.
And sometimes you think about these games, and we want to talk about all these creative play calls that Ben Johnson has and LaFleur has in creativity. And for me, this game comes down to physicality. Who's going to win the physical battle on both sides of the ball? Who's going to establish the line of scrimmage? And it's exactly the way you want to start. And when Green Bay did beat the Lions last year in the second game, it was because they were physical and they really took care of the line of scrimmage.
Third six, blitz is coming. Love that ball through. Incomplete. He had Brooks, but he threw it behind him.
It was a good effort, but just bad execution. It was a max blitz, meaning they're bringing way more than the offense can block. You see Robertson coming, Anzalone. Love feels it, and he drifts away. He's actually got the defensive end, Muhammad, in coverage on Brooks, and it's just behind him, and not much of a chance of a catch in these type of conditions when it's like that.
So now it's Brandon McManus, after a really good drive, comes up a little short. This will be a 30-yard try. Had a good couple of weeks. They just signed him, and he had a game-winning field goal walk-off the last 2 weeks. This one, not the same circumstance, but the same result. 30-yarder up and good after a 14-play drive. And so the Packers in the rain at Lambeau get it first, score first, and it's 3-0.
All right, let's run that again.
Geico has fast fair claims 24/7 right on the Geico app.
To file a claim, just tap.
Just tap right here to upload pictures, customer. Try again on a first name basis. Sure. Vicky.
To track your status, just click. Super easy.
They're connecting with the mannequins.
You're doing great, everyone. Ooh, you're a pro.
Scroll, tap, scroll. Ouch! Oh! I'm cramping.
Yeah, we've all been there.
For savings and service, get more with Geico. I overdid it. Like a showboat, I just overdid it.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, yes, please.
Feast your eyes on this.
That's sexy. Feels so new.
I want to feel this feeling again and again.
Can I hold it?
How bad do you want to hold it?
I'm not gonna beg, but pretty please.
They don't. Go ahead, press a button.
Oh, it's glowing.
Apple Intelligence. We should do this more often.
Agreed.
Rekindle the feeling of love with the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. And feel it again and again with the latest iPhone every year with AT&T Next Up Anytime.
Hurry in for attractive offers on a DDX, including a complimentary charging bundle or charging credits.
Gold Peak Tea is brewed from the top leaves of the tea plant. Because they're the best ones, in my opinion.
My apologies to the rest of the leaves!
At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled, and made your way. Come experience the flame grilled difference with 2 Whopper Juniors for just $5.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Geico. Get more with Geico. And by Burger King.
I mean, it's November, we're in Lambeau. You gotta have some kind of weather, some kind of elements, and we got plenty of it today. It's gonna be just like that all day long. Green Bay gets it on the opening drive, and it's the longest drive of the year. Unfortunately, they had to settle for a field goal. And McManus 30-yarder on third down. They came up short, but a good start for them in this battle for first place in the NFC North. And really, maybe the number 1 overall seed in the NFC. Let's see, with Detroit, they will start on their own 30. It's the first outdoor game of the year, amazingly, in Week 9. Aaron Andrews is with the Lions.
And perfect timing for their first outdoor game of the year, as this rain is just going sideways. Dan Campbell said his first point of emphasis in his team meetings this week, shoes. He told his guys, pick the right ones. He said, I don't care how good of athletes you are. If you're slipping, you're going to have issues. He also said with this ugly game, you're going to surpass their energy, their tempo. Details. Here's a detail. Jared Goff with 2 gloves today. He practiced with those this past week. He said he feels confident with them. He likes the
gets it on first down. Yeah, that's a pretty good run. They kept churning all the way up to the 38-yard line. Going to pick up 8 on first down.
Yeah, it's a good comment there, EA, with the gloves and what you want to wear and how you want to fuss with them. Over the course of my career, I tried different things. I always try to use it on my left hand for ball handling, but in these wet conditions, if you don't play them often, you're never that comfortable. You've got to find something, and in the end, you could really stay relaxed with the football in your hand. And Jared chooses the gloves. Obviously, Jordan Love doing extremely well without him, so we'll see how it goes.
There's Montgomery again. Let's just hand off. That works. Montgomery's got a first down. And that's the thing, the beauty of this offense, right? They've scored 43 points the last 4 games. That's their average. And I think the beauty of it is they can do it however they want it. So they are well suited to run the ball 40 times if they want.
I think when you have an offensive line as physical as what Detroit has, you do always have options. It starts with the guys up front. They got a great group. And then you go to the backfield with Montgomery and Gibbs. And Gibbs certainly strikes fear in every defensive coordinator when he's on the field.
Here's a fake. First throw for Goff. And it's bobbled, but then caught by Amon St. Brown. He's hit immediately by Eric Stokes.
Yeah, that's an example of a play that's not the cleanest from Goff. And he's been so efficient. And that ball's going to St. Brown. And I would expect a lot of St. Brown and a lot of Montgomery in this game. But again, slightly behind St. Brown, he makes the catch. But just that overall accuracy is how does Goff handle that? He's playing the dome all year. What does he do now when he gets some challenging conditions? It's really out for him to prove it.
And off Montgomery breaks through all. What a run by David Montgomery, who's got a first down. How good was that? Picks up 11.
Wow, so good. Just look at the handoff and then getting behind his Quay Walker in the hole. Nope, off the left foot. He just continues to find his way out the back door.
Going fast here, some tempo. Goff over the middle has a completion and a short one. This is Green Bay defense, who's got a new defensive coordinator this year, Jeff Hafley, and they have been doing a really nice job. They're 11th overall in scoring defense. They get a lot of pressure. Hafley is the head coach of Boston College for the last 4 years, but he's NFL roots with the 49ers. And this defense looks a lot different than they have in years past.
Yeah. Really put in the offseason focus on how do we stop the run. And I know
How do we stop the run? How do we not let Detroit win?
they do now. A lot of the day they don't want to get these guys going in the run game.
Tipped it around. It is still caught by Laporta.
Caught at the 21.
And Laporta's got it for a first down.
Wow, love that from Goff standing in there.
Oh, it wasn't as if it just came out of it.
Yeah, but the anticipation is really what ended up being that completion because Stokes was in decent coverage. But when you throw the ball early like that and then he knows the tight end get his head around that quickly, he's going to judge that ball a lot faster than the defensive back will. So great anticipation and a very good accurate throw by Goff.
Here is Montgomery.
Montgomery.
In this game. And it's not only the rain, it is the slick field. This is a grass field. It's not turf, so hard to get your footing, but Montgomery looks just fine.
Yeah, and the only advantage from a quarterback standpoint
Oh, Pat, go.
is when you are throwing the ball. You know the defensive backs don't have that sudden break that they
Come on in, everybody.
conditions on the fast field. Or when
It
they
ain't like
as hard as it is to throw, it's very
September.
difficult to cover in man coverage as well.
Short game.
Bring up third down.
It's third
In the red zone.
down.
Unbelievable. 7 straight red zone trips with a touchdown. It's the longest streak in the league. And they're 7th overall in the league, but they've been on a heater of late.
They have. Done such a good job getting guys wide open in the red zone. That is hard to do. A great play design and scheme. We'll see if they can come up with a few today. Jared knows it's man here.
45.
First down to the inside the 10 to the 8.
Really nice job by Zeitler at right guard. Just get mean, Montgomery, they give him 5 yards. He's just going to go all day. And this offensive line does such a good job of displacing the defensive line. These backs don't even get touched until they're 2 yards into the defense.
Montgomery only 36 yards on this opening drive. Back there again, gets it again. Looking for
Gain of 1.
Tom, there's noting today the Packers are without 2 starters in the secondary. Jair Alexander, their global quarterback, is out with a knee injury. Evan Williams, their rookie safety, who's been really, really good out with a hamstring. So have to watch how that plays out here.
Yeah, definitely some moving parts in the secondary.
Come on in, everybody.
Back out to corner. Stokes is in now.
Got my privilege, Lord.
You got Ford, who usually plays nickel. He's back to safety. So, again, moving parts, and that's part of the NFL season. Guys got to adjust. You wish it wasn't as big a game as this one is. But, hey, you got to deal with what you got. We'll see if they can step up and make those plays they need to get their team a win.
Second and goal, not much. Van Ness was there for Green Bay. Third and goal. Does the towel really help you? The towel's wet too, right? Have you Dan Campbell?
At some point it all gets wet. It's just soaking, and hopefully they brought a lot of them. Let me just say that. It's their best target right here. St. Brown, probably working over the middle of the field.
It's Montgomery again, looking for a seam. He's not going to get there.
No. End of the first quarter.
Cooper was there, and it's 4th and goal. As we hit the end of the first quarter. That was the fastest first quarter ever because there's nothing but runs.
That was a lot. Holy cow, a lot of runs. And that's what I'd expect.
So we've hit the end of the first.
Here we go. To the sack.
It'll be a 4th and goal for Detroit when we come back.
It's that moment.
It's a gift.
When a wish becomes true.
The present for me.
A person feels seen.
I just thought, God forbid, something happens to that one.
You would like that. That's your color.
And to be seen is to be loved.
Thanks, Mom.
Give the gifts that show you get them. Welcome to your Walmart.
The moment is here.
And now, America votes.
Democracy 24.
Your freedom, your vote. When I called other lawyers, I wasn't even sure who was going to be representing me. Once I called BGR and talked to Brian, I felt secure immediately. I'm so glad that I called Bygoff and Rhodey.
Some lucky fan will win 4 Packers season tickets for 1 year, all because of Packers scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery.
But who will it be?
This could be Debbie's year.
That looks like someone who could win up to $50,000 in instant cash prizes.
But don't count out Tim.
Maybe he'll win the MVP tailgate experience.
No comment.
Then there's Raymond.
Legend.
4 Packers season tickets for 1 year could be his.
Or yours.
Ticket prices range from $1 to $10, available at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
When I called other lawyers, I wasn't even sure who was going to be representing me. Once I called BGR and talked to Brian, I felt secure immediately. I'm so glad that I called Bygoff and Rhodey.
Yeah.
3-0 Packers. We start the second quarter. Lions have a 4th and goal from the 5. No one goes for it or converts more than the Lions as Dan Campbell took over. But this is an interesting choice, just considering the weather.
Yeah, it's not one I would consider, and for me, I would kick the field goal.
So would I.
He's always trying to steal these type of points, and worst case, you don't get it, you're got the team backed up on their 5, and at the same time, to me, points are at a premium today.
Points are a damn premium. There's no damn way about it.
All kinds of movement there.
Half the distance. Good flop. Ragnar with the Actor of the Year award right there, laying on his back.
All he had to do was get his face taken off for 2.5 yards.
Hey, take that. Give me 2.5.
Encroachment, defense, number 94. Plays half the distance to the goal line. We play 4th down.
Well, they get it on Carl Brooks. I think it could have been called on a few others. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh. Let's run through him.
Well, Ragnow, interesting there. You see Matt LaFleur kind of arguing that he raised his head there, and he wanted it to be on him. But they get, instead, Green Bay. That makes it a lot more gettable now. 4th and goal from the 2.5.
So it looks like they're sticking with the same play with St. Brown going across the formation.
Looking for him. Throwing for him is touchdown.
Touchdown. 7-3.
That is the way to answer. Wait till you see this route. I've never seen a route like this. Motions across. He knows he's got one-on-one on Nixon. He goes out. No, he goes in. No, and he fakes and he goes back. Nixon never gets a chance to get his head around. And Goff makes a great throw in tough conditions. What a player St. Brown is. And Goff has all the world, all the trust in the world in him. What an answer.
Well, that's what the Lions do. 4th down, they go for it. They convert a lot, and that time gutsy. They got help with the penalty. Didn't matter. Goff said he's covered. No, he's not. Got to give my guy a chance to make a play, and St. Brown did just that. And the Lions jump in front.
And Doug.
Move, we move. We're in a parade.
Everyone, customizing safe 100th and car insurance with Liberty Mutual. Customize and
And then I wake up.
And you have this dream every night?
Yeah, every night.
I see.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment.
Things back home.
Coors Light. Choose chill.
Dad, I got a huge barbecue wing steak. This bottle says I need a free treat. That stuff has way more water. A little bit of time goes a long way. So you can save your shirt and maybe even a little money. More money for nights at the library.
For a better clean with less, it's got to be Tide.
Next January, one of us will be president. If it's Donald Trump, he will wake up every day and stew over his enemies list. That will help no one. If I am president, I'll be focused on my to-do list for you, the American people. I'll cut costs by cracking down on corporate price gouging, make housing more affordable, lower taxes for middle-class families, and protect Social Security. I will focus on getting things done. I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message. Let's get to work.
take the halls with boughs of holly.
Is your cat too cool for the holidays? Gift him Temptations Creamy Puree.
You know what's better than one Papa John's pizza? Papa John's pizza for only $6.99 each.
Only at Papa John's, bundle 2 or more Papa Pairings menu items for $6.99 each. Get your favorites for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Better get you some Papa John's.
Dean Blandino, they called Green Bay on the encroachment
encouragement. What movement is Frank Ragnow allowed here?
He's allowed smooth and deliberate movement. Part of the silent count. I know Matt LaFleur wanted a false start, but this to me, that's normal movement. It's not quick and abrupt. The defense then reacts. Good call for encroachment, in my opinion.
Okay, there you go. So those wondering at home, that was the right call. So LaFleur arguing that, but a quick ball at the 2.5 instead of the 5. Certainly going to help with that touchdown, but bottom line is Detroit capitalizes on 4th down. They're so good at it. A 13-play drive and puts them up in front. Here is Nixon. He's stuffed just before the 25 as we go downstairs to Aaron.
Hey, Kev, we just got an alert. There is a high wind gust warning within the next hour, 45 minutes, expecting gusts up to 43 miles per hour. So we've got the wind, we've got the rain, we've got the grass, we've got the NFC North, baby. Welcome to Lambeau.
This is like Aaron's dream. It's Lambeau Field. It's miserable weather, so she gets to be a weather person. It's like all the things combined for her.
No shit, Sean.
All right, so 7-3 East team with a long drive. Green Bay had to settle for a field goal. They get it for the second time here tonight. And it's Jacobs.
Go, 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 number down. Inside the 40. Attaboy, Packers.
Get a very good run up front. You get a few double teams. This is called a duo run. Give it to Jacobs. Win at the point of attack. Just seals off the whole defense. Arnold's got to show up. And at some point, they're counting on Branch. But I love Wicks and the ability of these receivers who are unselfish to go in there and block the safeties, spring their running back for great team football.
319, that's up.
Give it to him again. Takes a breather off on the right side. And gonna give him about 3 that time. So Josh Jacobs up to 75 yards in this first half in this bad weather. And it's, you know, Tom, it's interesting, right? I mean, they had a guy here who they loved, and Aaron Jones, who was beloved by his team, who, you know, was a big reason when they went on their playoff run last year and loved in the community. And they changed their mindset, and they took a chance on a guy who had really his worst season in the NFL last year.
Yeah, but he was very productive for the years that he was at the Raiders, and at the same time, can't keep all the free agents, and they had an opportunity to, what they thought, improve the position with Jacobs, and it's paid off. He's had an incredible season.
Up the middle, 2-yard gain.
Here they give it to Emmanuel Wilson. His first carry of the day. He's going to pick up 3 more, so it'll be a 3rd down and short.
3rd down and short.
You said in the open, it's going to be a lot of runs, and it certainly has been that for Green Bay. They do have the ability to chunk that ball down the field. But as long as the Lions aren't stopping those runs, Coach LaFleur is just going to keep beating. Look at that guy. Look at that perfect little mustache and goatee that he's got. You're not seeing his hair today. I was so impressed when I saw him in the tunnel. Such a handsome guy. Said he spends $100 a week keeping himself looking like that. Wow.
Full start. Offense on the 75. 5-yard penalty. So 3rd down.
That's on Sean Ryan, the right guard. That'll hurt. Goes from 3rd and 3 to a 3rd and 8.
Yes. But a false start by Ryan. Yes. Sometimes at home you feel like see 2 basically offsides on the defense, encroachment, and then a false start. So sometimes you play at home, you think we got the communication. We have no problem with the snap count. Sometimes you have more problems with the snap count because you're not quite as focused.
It's coming. Love has time. Loads it up, going deep for Watson. Double coverage.
Incomplete.
There's just nowhere to go. Amik Robertson, the nickelback, all over that route. And it's 4th and 8.
Yeah, man coverage, what you expect from this team. They play it basically more than anybody else in the NFL. And Amik Robertson coming over as a free agent. There's Aaron Glenn. I played against him. He was pretty feisty back in his day. He liked to play a lot of man coverage too. And you see this secondary taking so much of his own personality. And he's going for it. Yeah, Green Bay's going for it. 4th and 8. How about that, KB?
Yeah, I guess together they don't feel like McManus can get it from this road. This was about his max range and warm-ups. Play clock winds down, and comes the punt team.
Hard count. They get it.
Delay a game. Offense number 10. 5-yard penalty. Still fourth down.
Yeah, you know, looking at that, that would have been, what, a 55-yard field goal.
Yeah.
McManus's range in the pregame, the max was 56, but it's gotten significantly more windy, as Aaron told us, since.
It feels windier, it feels rainier, definitely from up here. We feel the gusts, EA. It's quite extensive. I'm sure those guys down there on the field are not loving it. Certainly the kickers and the quarterbacks. We didn't love the rain or the wind.
Here's Wheatley to fire away. Down this wind inside the 10, and does a great job. He does exactly that. Boy, that was nice. Bill Melton's there to pick it up, and the Lions got a long way to go after the beauty of a punt by Wheeler.
7-3, second quarter.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age. It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far I would go.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your call, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Right now, during Ram Power Days, get $4,000 cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. Don't miss Ram Power Days. Hurry in today.
Moe, I could really use your help. This is serious!
Is something distracting you?
The ancestors are calling on us for a reason to break the curse and reconnect our people across the entire ocean.
You want to get through it? You just gotta who it. Giant Hawk! So serious. Disney's Moana 2, rated PG, only in theaters.
Another group project. It's due tomorrow. I hope I can get online tonight. I really need this to pass. The truth is, I can't do this on my own. Connect every student, change every future. Connecting changes everything.
Introducing KFC's original recipe tenders. Made with the secret blend of 11 herbs and spices, which perfectly pairs with our zesty new comeback sauce. Just $5 for 3 tenders, fries, and comeback sauce. Let the feast begin.
Fox tomorrow. Life-changing events could alter the team forever. I know you want to be captain. Are you ready? Rescue High Surf, all new tomorrow on Fox.
Week 9 continues tonight with Sunday Night Football as the Colts face the Vikings on NBC, and concludes with Monday Night Football as the Buccaneers square off against the Chiefs on ESPN and ABC. Then Week 10 kicks off with Bengals-Ravens, Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Today, because it's big. Bottom line is Detroit has been the best team in the NFC. Green Bay is right there. Lions have won 5 in a row. Packers 4 in a row. This for first place. This for the top seed in the NFC. A lot on the line here today. We're 7-3 Detroit. And Jahmyr Gibbs is in the game for the first time.
Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs. 10, 15, 20-yard line. First down.
Timeout for today's player snapshot brought to you by Google Pixel. It is Jared Goff. Think about what he's done in accuracy. It's 74%, which leads the NFL. He's got 2 or more touchdown passes, 5 straight games. And you know what? Speaking of that accuracy, he's 6 for 6 so far today in these bad conditions.
So good, and he felt good in pregame warm, but you looked out there and he was doing it pretty well. We're getting off to a 6 for 6 start, and I give Ben Johnson a lot of credit for that too. A lot of high percentage throws. It's a good way to start the game in these conditions.
Pick up 4 that time. You know,
Pick up a 4.
Talking to Jared this week, I asked him about the accuracy. He said, I think I've always been a pretty accurate passer. He said, I think for me where I've grown is what goes into accuracy is also decision making.
Absolutely, it's about decisiveness. We all want to focus on the physical attributes of everybody. To me, so much of football is about your mental preparation, your ability to process information. So many of these quarterbacks don't process information quickly. Jared gets out there and he's decisive, he's certainly going to go well after it because he knows exactly what he wants to do with the ball.
Here what he wants to do is hand off to Gibbs, and Gibbs out across the 25, going to pick up 2 more.
Part of that
Pick up a 2 more.
issue that I've talked about with these quarterbacks, they're not going through these college programs anymore.
Alright,
They're just playing with college teams bouncing around. By the time they get to the NFL, they're not quite as developed. You see Jarrett, he's really coming to his own, coming to Detroit, playing with a high level of confidence. He's had a lot of football under his belt at this point, and he's really gone out there and proved that he's a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, Dan Campbell said he's playing. He's just entering his prime right now. He looks it. He's been great. 3rd and 4 here.
Good and 4.
4-man rush.
Oh, man, yeah, attaboy!
Rashawn Gary gets home, and the first sack of the day.
This is not something you see very often. Penei Sewell getting run through by Mosby. Impressive rush over what I think is the best right tackle in football. I don't know if that was 52 or 53. Who was that?
Yeah, it was Gary.
Was that Gary?
There you go. No. There you go. Bottom line, sack for Green Bay. And that haunts that drive, and a punt coming up for Jack Fox. What do you think? Because they fake it no matter any point on the field.
Yeah, this guy changes field position better than any punter in the NFL. This punt team is incredible.
Great kick. Reed.
Wayne.
Good coverage. And with a flag down, too. Decipher what this is, and Jordan Love will come on out to the field for his 3rd possession.
During the kick, holding, receiving team number 36. Penalty being forced, 10 yards. At the end of the kick, first down, Green Bay.
All right, so Packers will get it after the penalty. They get it trailing in this game, 7-3 here in the second.
Undele Save.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. What's going on here?
Coach saves so much bundling home and auto with the personal price plan. Decided to bundle practice with ballet.
Undele Save.
Doesn't that just say bundle and save?
Hey, Hutch, less talking, more dancing. Double time. Boodle it, stop it, boodle it, stop it.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
I want to see that on game day.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Bigelow Ultra. Superior like beer.
Superior like beer.
My schedule's pretty jam-packed these days. I've got 2 free birthday parties on Saturday, and Sunday, that's my me time.
How's that look?
Works for me.
Works for me.
No flex, zone. No flex, zone. They know better. They know better.
Get the boneless meal deal only at Wingstop.
Tubi is free for all first responders, volunteers, teachers, and kids who skip class to throw rocks at windows. Because Tubi is free for everyone.
What's up, man? It's so glad to have you inside the facility. Let's get it.
Everybody up here has played the game.
Let's get it poppin', baby. It might be some haterade in that cup over there. This is the facility.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Well, there you go. Those are the numbers so far in this game. But scoreboard-wise, that's where Detroit is winning. Green Bay got a big sack to hold the last drive. Fox with a terrific punt. So now that, plus the penalty, the Packers are backed up. From the start this drive. 9:19 to go in this first half. Love on the play fake. Boston time. Over the middle, he goes to Kraft has the catch.
Kraft has it down to the 22.
24-yard.
24 correction is second down.
Pick up 6 on that play.
Pick up a 6.
Say Kraft's first catch. He has carried the ball on the tight end sneak, as we call it.
He's a terrific player. He's kind of gaining more and more confidence in his second year. Such a physical player at the point of attack in the run game. But he's also a dynamic receiver. And Love's got so much trust in him. I love that decision by Jordan Love on that play. Had some guys going down the field taking the shots. Didn't like it. Checked it down. Gain a 6. Smart football.
Good for them. Looks for Jacobs out of the backfield. Nice catch. And Jacobs has a first down. Good adjustment by Jacobs, and he got a nice block on the outside from Jaden Reed, too, to move the chains.
Good patience and talked in open about kind of that groin and how it feels. It looks pretty good to me, KB. He's got a lot of patience back there in the pocket, making good decision. It doesn't look like he's rushed at all to me. That ball spinning coming out of his hand, so it's kind of the Jordan Love we were hoping we'd see.
Yeah. Jacobs gonna have 100 yards by the time this half is over.
Incredible. This offensive line is really doing a great job moving the defensive line of the Lions back, and Jacobs went from the A gap, which is just to the left of the center, then bounced it outside, which outside of the guard, then cut back to the middle of the offense there. Impressive run. He's just those little shallow, quick cuts are so tough for the defense to get a beat on.
Give it to him again. Left side. First down. Well, he has been a workhorse. I mean, he leads the NFL in carries coming into today. 4th in the NFL in rushing, and today they are fully leaning on him with the injury to Love and the weather. I mean, look at this. 103 total yards, and we have 7 minutes left in the first half. Impressive.
Yeah. So good and so different from, again, last year when they lost in that second game of the year. They barely run the ball. Now they come out, they knew they had to play physical. Just good hard-nosed football. Being physical, not turning the ball over. Just got to stay disciplined all day long.
Oh, boy, that was almost broken up. Carlton Davis came on in. It was intended for Jaden Reed, I think. But Davis read it all the way. That could have been a disaster.
Yeah, these are called the RPOs. They're very much in fad in the NFL. Run-pass option. Got the option hand up, but it just never looked very comfortable. And when Davis reads that, he really jumps that. That very dangerous. That could have gone the other way. And that would probably keep Love from wanting to throw many more of those the rest of the day, too. So those types of plays by the defense, that's really discouraged quarterbacks from wanting to pull it and throw it.
Underneath, gets down to the 46. Well, let's see what the penalty is. It looks like it's going to be a hold on the Packers.
Holding, offense number 77. 10-yard penalty, we play second half.
That's on the rookie Jordan Morgan making his first start. He has played this year, but just not started, and he hasn't played really on the left side.
And Aleem McNeil has just been an absolute force for this defensive line, and with the loss of Hutchinson, they need other guys to step up. Certainly Reeder and McNeil on the inside have been so dependable and consistent. So can they use some more edge rush? Well, every team in the NFL could use more edge rush. But when you have those guys inside, it gives that defense a lot of confidence.
There's Love. This time, flies in the field. Can't find anyone. Late pressure, leaves it deep, and it's incomplete. Bo Melvin hands up, and now we get a flag. Ryan Grant came over with the vicious hit. They might have flagged him for it.
Wow.
Oh, you can see.
That one's as clear as could be.
Clear contact to the head-neck area right there by Branch.
Well, he had a ton of time in the pocket. Look at him just chilling back there. Finally, they get a little rush on him by Houston, but he's holding that ball an awful long time. And this is, again, a team that a lot of screens and then a chunk throw.
Personal
a lot of
foul,
time.
unnecessary roughness, defense, number 32. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down.
That's the first penalty of the day on Detroit.
Again, they asked Brian Branch to do a lot of things in the middle of the field. They love when he's down near the line of scrimmage blitzing, but he has that unique ability to play in the middle of the field. And I know that penalty is not considered a good play at all for him, but it just shows his range back there and the versatility that type of player can have.
I heard the groan from the crowd. They just showed the replay on the big board. Everyone kind of felt it, like, ooh, that stung.
It stung, but it's football, man. Guys get hit. That's the way it is. I guess maybe playing for as long as I did, his hits are hits, and it's going to happen. You wish they wouldn't, but the reality of the sport is these guys are playing hard. They're trying to get their team an aggressive style play.
Wow. So they just threw out Brian Branch, who's one of their best defensive players, and that came from New York. Wow. So, Dean, we got to bring you in on this one. I know New York has the ability to do that, but what's the thought process here?
Exactly. So the officials on the field, now we have more flags. Looks like Branch did something as he was leaving the field.
Yeah.
The officials called the foul. They can decide to eject. This happened so late. This had to come from New York. They're looking at it. They decided that the hit raised to the level of a disqualification.
I don't love that call at all. I mean, obviously it's a penalty, but to me, there has to be serious intent in a game like this.
Conduct, defense number 32. There'll be an additional 15-yard penalty, first down Green Bay.
Holy cow. So, the first penalty gives Green Bay the big edge there. Then he gets ejected coming from New York, as Dean told us. Then he did some things to the crowd, walking off, gets the other penalty. Bottom line is, the Lions lose one of the best defensive players, maybe the most versatile player.
He does, again, so much for these guys, and they're going to have to adjust the rest of the game, losing their best defensive player, who I know they were expecting to have a huge day today. Not an easy guy to replace, and Green Bay's got great field position now without having to do too much.
And we got another penalty. Green Bay's already have 7 of them. Maybe make it 8.
False start. Offense number 87. 5-yard penalty. Slow first down.
Let's get out of EA.
Well, you guys touched on it. I asked Dan Campbell in our press conference this week, or our production meeting, who needs to step up on defense, and that's who he said, Brian Branch. He said we need to have him all over the field. We're going to ask a lot of him. We need high-level production, and he needs to show up. We're going to see how they adjust now.
Wow, yeah, that is...
I feel like there was a lot of shoulder pad into that, too, and obviously the helmet got, but that's just such a big call.
To throw a guy out in the battle for first place, it sure is. Listen, 15. Far side of the field, Jaden Reed involved in the game where he makes the catch. Inside the 30, he goes. His first catch of the day. He's been quiet the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, tremendous player in zone coverage for this team, and I love the way Jordan Love just zips that ball out there. Can you feel the energy into that throw? It tells you he's playing with confidence there, too.
Weird question. With the injury, he's good at improvising and rolling out. Does it make him make decisions quicker?
I think it does, naturally, because you just maybe feel like if that D-line's tracking you down, how do I escape? Maybe he feels like, all right, I'm going to hold it, I'm going to give it a chance, and then cut it loose, let it rip.
Pressure in his face, trying to set the screen. It's not there, and he just grabs it. Lions played it well that time. Gonna bring up 3rd down.
Yeah. And KB, I love that decision-making from Love on this drive, too. He's had a few plays when he was backed up where he didn't have anything down the field, checked it down, the one to Jacobs, the one to Tucker. Now, in that case, he's running the screenplay, good, smart decision. You're still 3rd and manageable. They obviously have a chance to go for it. They don't make it, they're in manageable 4th down. So he's good, smart quarterback play in these conditions. Managing the game so well.
Packers go for 3 on 3rd down.
Oh, man. Come on, Taco.
So sure-handed all the time. Maybe the wet ball had something to do with that.
Definitely had something to do with it, KB. Good call. Just the velocity of the pass, too, and look how it just skips off his glove. It's like an oil slick. That's the hard part about playing.
Oil slick.
Aspects of the
Huh.
game get so challenged.
Yeah, right.
Didn't really hit in the palm of the hands.
Now, Packers have had issues with drops. They've got the third most in the league, but that one was a really hard-thrown ball in a sopping wet condition. So they'll try a field goal here from McManus. This will be from 46 yards out. And this kick is up.
No good.
McManus hooks it left. And so the Packers, after all that, after the penalties, the ejection to Branch, they can't cash in. And so the Lions, even after losing one of their best defensive players, hang on to a 7-3 lead.
No comment.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Wow, where has this been my entire life? Having to clean with multiple products is a hassle. With Magic Eraser, I use it on everyday messes. I even use it on things that I think are impossible to clean. You need Mr. Clean Magic Eraser in your life.
At Verizon, every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Wow, phones are going to be flying to Verizon.
At Verizon, new and existing customers can get iPhone 16 Pro and a new iPad, all on us. Only on Verizon.
I know. Do you think I wouldn't see it? Go in the house and take it off. Give me the spatula. All right.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
No dad jokes.
Sunday. Time to suit up.
Half zip, quarter zip.
And sacrifice your body.
This is fun.
Because no matter how hard you football, it's easy to Sunday.
Any questions?
How did you become the Capital One Bank guy?
I've always been passionate about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
Aren't you in the Hall of Fame?
And didn't you live in space?
What's in your wallet? It's double elimination night.
Fox Wednesday. Whose mask will come off?
I don't know what to do.
All new Masked Singer. Then it's an epic showdown to take control.
The winner of this battle will have the most pieces on the floor.
The floor is all new after the Masked Singer. Wednesday on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by Bud Light, who reminds you to drink responsibly.
Well, last 5 games, a little Motown pizza for you, huh? They got a couple good chefs cooking it up with Ben Johnson and Dan Campbell. 192 points scored, second most for them. And touchdowns, they've got more touchdowns than incompletions, which is almost hard to believe. Jared Goff has been sensational all year, but 83% last 5 games with great passer rating. Goff today is 6 for 6 in these pretty wet, windy conditions. You knew it was going to be a little low scoring today, and that's been the case with the wind and the rain. But the Packers missing a 46-yard field goal, so now the Lions will take over. Goff off back. St. Brown. Beauty of a throw from Goff, and St. Brown gets it all the way down near the 35. See, they put
Near the 35.
There's St. Brown in the slot where he does more damage than just about anybody in the league. Laporta blows kind of through the middle of that defense with Walker, and it leaves a huge open void in that zone. And St. Brown a little different than what Tucker had in the last, Kraft had on the last one, where he used his body to catch that, which is helpful in these conditions.
The Goff 7 for 7 in these conditions, 66 yards. They're going to throw it again, maybe get more comfortable. And gets it underneath to Montgomery, and so right away. Gets down to the 35 that time for a gain of 3.
There's such an element to play calling that Ben Johnson has. In conditions like this, with the wind and the rain, it's like, how aggressive do I need to be? What do you balance with kind of the challenging aspects of the weather versus we still need to be aggressive enough to score. He's as creative as a play caller as there is. I think they've found that really good balance so far today.
That play fake. Few of them in a row. Get out to Montgomery on the left. Good cut. Montgomery surging forward down inside the 30 now. We have a third down and short. It's so funny because, you know, we're talking to Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson, and Dan said, you know what, punting is
yeah,
okay
well, that
this
too.
week. And Ben said, kind of gives me the creeps because that feels like you take away being aggressive. That's not what I want to do, but maybe it's just being smart.
I feel like that's probably the first time that Dan Campbell had said that in a long time to Ben Johnson. It probably caught him off guard. But for them, this is 3rd and 1, but it's probably 2nd and 1 basically with the amount of times they'll go for on 4th down. This Montgomery.
Another fake. Stands in, tips around underneath the inside. It's good enough for a first down to Allen Robinson. Well, after a huge win against Penn State, the 3rd-ranked Buckeyes are back on Big Noon to face off against Purdue. It all starts 10 a.m. Eastern. A Big Noon kickoff will be coming direct from Lubbock, Texas, the site of the Colorado-Texas Tech game. Then it's Purdue, Ohio State at noon, only on Fox.
I think the other aspect that I've seen from Ben Johnson today is they've done a really good job protecting Goff. And I know they were concerned with the sacks in the last few weeks, and certainly starting the game off last week with a big sack. Protecting him was so important, and they're doing a great job of that today.
Last time again, over the middle again. Completion this time to Patrick, who's got himself 9 more yards. Jared Goff is 11 for 11. We just showed you that piece, how we've been 83% the last 5 games. He's 11 for 11 in a monsoon.
Unbelievable. We were looking it up last night in the production meeting when you weren't feeling very good, partner, and we were talking about this crazy completion percentage, and Drew Brees is phenomenal. He's got all these records. I never thought 74%. I'm like, that's insane. And he comes out here today, he's 11 for 11.
You know what? I guess whatever gloves he situated on, they're working. They're doing the job. First outdoor game of the year for the Lions, but it hasn't bugged them. We've hit the 2-minute warning in this first half. 7-3 Detroit, they're on the move.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays of the day. He scrambles into T-Mobile to get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us. It's a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. What you think, huh? It's like he's chasing an ice cream truck. Ice cream! He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. Now that's holding it up like a baby line. Homie takes those T-Mobile savings and calls it a day. Respect. Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. And families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
What makes America great? When we're down, we rise. We fix the broken. We heal the hurt. We rescue the lost. There's no challenge too big for the American spirit. Today, our border, our economy, and our safety are crumbling. After 4 years, Kamala Harris made us less secure, releasing millions of illegal immigrants into our towns. We're less safe, violent crime is rising, and we're less stable, paying more and getting further behind. Kamala Harris broke it, but President Trump will fix it. Together, we'll end the high cost, crime, and chaos.
We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. We will never give in, we will never give up, we will never back down, and we will never, ever surrender.
This is our time, and this is our leader. He will fix it. President Donald J. Trump. Make America Great Again Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
I got no comment.
In 18 years, Grant Gill will become an improv legend. That's why he's preparing for it now, with health tips and wellness tools from AARP to help make sure his health lives as long as he does. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Election day is almost here.
It's our time to vote.
We all know it's a big day for our country.
Bigger than any game day.
So let's show up for each other.
Let's respect everyone.
And support those who are working hard on the election.
What's most important is that we stay united.
We are one country.
One team.
So let's count on each other.
Because together, we're stronger.
Remember, it takes all of us.
Well, this weather has been a factor. I mean, the Lions have been averaging 43 points a game the last 4 games. Maybe that's the only way to slow them down, but they're on a nice little drive right here. 46 yards so far after the missed field goal. And a 2nd down and 1.
It's like they want to get on the tight right here. All those guys near the line of scrimmage. Don't give away this yard so easy.
Good jumbo formation. They give it to Montgomery. He's got a first down.
Got a first down.
Inside the 15.
Inside the 50.
An extra 5 yards almost.
Yeah, and you look at this drive with a missed field goal. Not only did they miss the points, they missed the field position. Yeah. Then they take the ball, go all the way down. This is a very discouraging drive. And look at Montgomery as he just powers his way through. And then Sewell's just driving it. And again, I thought today was a day where Goff, that passing game would come back to earth. He wouldn't have the completion percent just because of the conditions. He's missing one of his top receivers in Jameson Williams. It's a tough interdivisional game. He rolled his ankle last week, but this guy just continues to prove everybody wrong. He shows so much physical and mental toughness.
Play clock winds on down here. I think Detroit called a timeout beforehand, and they did. So the first timeout for the Lions. And with that, we'll be right back after these messages.
Honey, I don't think the spray's working.
McCoy!
If only there were backups in real life. But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
That's what I'm talking about. You're going down today.
It's gonna hurt.
Hey, how about we come over there with some ice cold Coronas and you share some of that barbecue?
That sounds lovely.
Let's cremate the neighbors. Starve it. Ice cold ribs.
Lions call a timeout there. 1:12 to go in this first half. Up 7-3.
They don't need to score right away. They got plenty of time. They will make sure, certainly, the Packers don't have any opportunities to score either. So, probably a run here. Let that clock run down.
There's Montgomery.
Here's Montgomery left side.
Smacked by Xavier McKinney.
Right, Xavier
Second
McKinney.
half going out. Green Bay calls a timeout with 1:06 to go. Kurt Menefee.
Coming up on the Verizon halftime, we'll canvass the league for highlights, including a landslide victory in Baltimore, a rally in Buffalo, and the Cowboys facing some tough issues. Plus, the guys will stuck for the plays in the first half. I'm Kurt Menefee, and I approve this halftime promo.
Very patriotic, Kurt. We like it. Well done. So Green Bay uses their first timeout. 2 left for them, trying to get it back and with a little time to do some things. See the numbers pretty similar, yardage-wise. Second down and goal. 8th play of this drive. Montgomery spinning away, but not the second and third tackle. Packers played it well. Isaiah McDuffie was there first.
Yeah, McDuffie was there.
The Packers call their second timeout with 1:02 to go.
1:02 to go.
This message from State Farm.
Hey, Jay from State Farm. Check it out.
The old Fumble-Rooski. Or you can bundle home and auto and save money. The old Bundle-Rooski.
Ooh, that's a better play.
Plus, it's more fun to say. Bundle-Rooski.
Yeah.
Bundle-Rooski, Bundle-Rooski, Bundle-Rooski. Bundle-Rooski do. Try it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
He can, though.
Well, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
3rd and goal for the Lions.
It's a great opportunity.
Good down and goal.
If you're Goff. Here's Laporta, here's St. Brown. See if they can hold up in protection.
Blitz is coming.
Blitz is coming.
And it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
By the Packers. Goff had to unload, and it's 4th and goal.
It is 4th and
Leave it
goal.
up to the players. This was all scheme. They bring 6. Detroit's only can block 5 of them. And Gary's clean. Goff feels it. No place to go with the ball. See right there, it's just no time to even evaluate the play. And that's what you got to do sometimes. Sometimes that was a good decision by Packers kind of spring on him, and a good decision by Goff not to take a hit.
There's Jake Bates from 27 yards out.
And it's up, and it is good.
Good.
So, Lions add to their lead.
Lions add to their lead, 10-3.
10-3, Detroit, 58 seconds to go in this half.
Everyone's forgotten who runs this valley. Time to remind them.
You will ruin this family's name.
You destroy me, you destroy yourself.
I took all the risk, and I took it for you. The only thing left to do is to kill as much as you can before they kill you.
Yellowstone. Watch on Paramount Network.
Kamala backed Biden on everything. She was the deciding vote for his disastrous economic agenda. They raised taxes on the middle class, and prices soared. Kamala was in charge of his open border policies, giving welfare to illegals while Americans struggle, and their weakness invited wars. Now Kamala wants to double down on failure. It's time to turn the page on Joe and Kamala's failed agenda. President Trump fights for you. His strength kept us safe. Trump cut taxes for families. Prices were lower and the border secure. Now, President Trump can do it again.
And we are going to launch a new golden age of American success for the citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed.
Remember, Kamala broke it. President Trump will fix it.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
World, the time has come to push the button. World, the time has come to push the button. World, the time has come to push the button.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on this 2024 GMC Hummer EV. We are professional grade
10-3 Packers.
GMC. With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube
Son of a
TV, you can
bitch.
watch every game, every Sunday for the rest of the regular season, all in one place.
Absolutely phenomenal.
So sign up now while the season's heating up and prices are cooling down.
The Lions put together a nice drive, but Green Bay gets a stand, settle for a field goal. And so it is a 7-point game with 58 seconds to go in this first half. Packers have one timeout left, and they'll get it here. Remember, we saw Brandon McManus miss a 46-yard field goal earlier. Let's see what they can manufacture with one timeout and how aggressive they want to be in this rainstorm.
No big mistakes. Certainly from the Packers, and a lot of times you see how the first or second play of the series go to determine how aggressive you're going to be.
And Nixon will watch it go over his head as we welcome you to the broadcast booth. Good to see you on this wet day from Lambeau. Tom Brady, I'm Kevin Burkhardt. Dean Blandino just casually hanging in the corner. You've only been here. This is your fourth time to Lambeau in all these years.
You know, I've never been starstruck by people, but the first time I came to Lambeau, I was starstruck by being here. This is, you feel like Vince Lombardi's looking down on you. You feel like Bart Starr and Brett Favre. And to have the opportunity to be here, it's just an honor
Be right back.
to honor this place.
Picked off. Toby Joseph. 16-3.
maturity of, and he hasn't had a ton of experience, even though it's his 5th year, is what do I do when coach calls a play and it's not quite going the way we expected? And this is an example of it right here. You're trying to measure your aggressiveness if you're Coach LaFleur. They want to go down and try to score points. They trust Love to make the decisions, and that little pressure there by Anzalone, and he just panics and throws a ball that you just should not throw. It's just better to throw it in the dirt, protect the team. The whole organization is depending on your decisions, and those are the things you got to learn from if you're a quarterback. How not to put your team in harm's way.
Here's Love. Floated out to Brooks. Makes a nice move, and he's out of bounds. Down about the 35-yard line.
Down to 35.
3 seconds ago. Coming up the Verizon halftime, Kurt, Terry, Howie, Michael, and Jimmy have all the highlights of the day. Right here at 17-3 Detroit.
Yeah, and they're very measured if you're Coach LaFleur here. Again, you don't want to repeat the same thing, and certainly Jordan knows he doesn't want to repeat that either. So maybe send something down the field. If the first read's there, great, let it rip. If not, be smart, take care of the ball. It's only a 14-point deficit at this point.
By the way, reading the hardest it has all day right now. On second down, big drop for Love. That's away from pressure, throws underneath the push to get a first down in the season. They only have 1 timeout left. Now they're going to have to use it.
Yeah, no choice but to use it there, KB. And you'd love to get outside and get out of bounds. Brooks got to get that and head for the sideline.
So they have to use their final timeout, which takes away a lot of their ability with 13 seconds to go. And again, McManus missed a 46-yarder going this direction earlier.
There's very little chance of you completing a ball in bounds and having enough time to actually spike it. So the ball has to go to the sideline. And maybe they take one sideline throw and try to throw a Hail Mary down the field. So if you're Detroit, you're guarding the sideline, making sure there's no short completions out of bounds. So see the outside leverage here, playing outside. Don't let him get outside and get the ball out of bounds.
They only have 1 rusher. Love just going to heave it downfield for Jayden Reed. Makes the catch, but there's no way they're going to get there to spike the ball. 4 seconds, 3 seconds are trying. But Jordan Love can't move. Wow. I don't think they had a chance to get there anyway, but Jordan Love couldn't even move.
Yeah, that situation, I know it looks good. You're a Packer fan to complete that, but Detroit's very happy to give up that pass play. It leads to no points, and you see him rolling out of the pocket where he's dangerous. But again, that puts a lot of stress on that injury he's been dealing with all week, and we'll see how he handles it sitting down at halftime where that, kind of regroup with that groin and see how he feels.
Yeah, that's a factor. Time to get more stats with help from Geico. Let's take a look at the first half. Lions scored a touchdown on a 4th down play on Amon-Ra St. Brown. The interception return, rushing a big part of this game for both teams. And Jared Goff, 11 of 12 throwing the football for 86 yards.
Yeah, folks.
But it's all Detroit at the half. 17-3, the pick 6 from Kirby Joseph got him in a great position. Rain is coming down harder. Halftime show with Kurt and the guys. Verizon halftime starts right now. Kurt.
Welcome to the Verizon halftime. The NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.
All right, the Lions lead this big game. Jordan Love looks rough. We'll see how he does after halftime. Right now, let's roll for some highlights, Stevie.
All right, let's get it going. The Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. Geno Smith, quarterback for Seattle, having an awfully good year.
Halftime.
Tyler locked down the right side. Safety got over way too late. Corner couldn't stay with him. 30-yard touchdown. Extra point was blocked. 6-3, Seattle on top of the visiting Los Angeles Rams. Jaguars at the Eagles. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley. 20 yards, touchdown. Beautifully thrown ball right over the outside shoulder. 7-0 Eagles. Second quarter, Hurts finds Barkley, who spins. Watch this, folks. Coming up, backwards. Backwards, JJ. You believe that?
I did that once.
Oh, once. Okay.
Whoa.
On the reverse hurdle.
That's when he
Pretty cool.
fell into the bathtub.
Eagles 16-0 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then, of course,
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative.
At Maury's Auto Group, we're not just part of the community, we're your neighbors and auto advocates. And most of all, we're part of your team. We have your back when life happens, or when you just need someone to pick you up. And at Maury's, our commission-free sales team always gives you our best price first. Visit Maury'sAuto.com and score with over 5,000 vehicles from 21 brands. Maury's Auto Group, with 11 convenient locations in Wisconsin. Moving life forward.
Auto loan rates under 5% at GECU.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
So it is wet, it is nasty, it's perfect for Lambeau.
Numbers. Coming
Kirby Joseph has a pick 6. Today's game flow brought to you by Progressive. It's
7-3
Lions
score.
at the half, and they get the ball to start the third quarter along with Tom Brady. I'm Kevin Burkhardt. You know, just watching the game, there's not a lot that has separated these teams, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's 3 plays. I think it's the touchdown pass to St. Brown, which was a 4-point play in the Lions' favor, the missed field goal that Green Bay had, and obviously the terrible play by Love before the half, where you just can't throw the ball to the other team and you can't panic. He's got to clean those up. He had a similar problem a few weeks ago against the Rams.
Yeah, exactly.
Right
And that touchdown came on a 4th down play for Detroit, too. Matter of fact, Malik Willis warming up doesn't mean that Jordan Love won't play, but that pick 6, we saw him hobbled for the first time ever. He came into this game with a groin injury and then rolled out late in the half on that other play and couldn't get down the field. So we'll see on that in just a second. But again, the Lions up by 2 touchdowns. Duke Cannon to start this second half. And they will take it on out with Dorsey on the return. Good cutback by Dorsey, but he's going to be stuffed up there around the 28. Downstairs we go to Tom Rinaldi.
Well, giving the rain falling as hard as ever, took him out on the floor coming out at halftime. He said he did see Jordan Love come up with that limp after the final pass of the half. Talked to him, said he was good to go. The only thing that would predicate a clear change there, you see Love after that final pass, which he had to lean in with the groin injury. The only thing that would predicate a direct switch to Malik Willis is if he felt that Love could not protect himself properly.
Interesting. We'll have to pay attention to that. The Packers have a bye next week, so we'll have a week to rest no matter what. But we'll see when they have the ball. Right now, it's on the Packers defense to keep them in this game.
Play free. Good down. First down.
Captain Dan Campbell coming out of the half said the biggest keys for his offense here in the second half.
Goddamn
Jared Goff,
Packers.
let's run the ball better, and when we get in the red zone, you have to score 7. Now defensively, we touched upon how he said Brian Branch, the key player on his defense, he's out. He said Brian Branch or no Brian Branch, we have to stop Josh Jacobs. We know that Jordan Love came up limp. We know they're going to try to run the ball, and we have to make them one-dimensional.
See if they can do it, Aaron. Right now, the Lions in control. Let's get it to Gibbs. Maybe a yard for him. For T.J. Slayton wrapped him up. So we told you earlier in the game, Jared Goff, how good he's been. It leads the NFL in completion percentage. about this? 78.3% in the first half. That's the highest in any game. He did that in these conditions, wearing gloves, playing in an outdoor game for the first time all year.
Absolutely brutal conditions to throw the ball. And I'm so impressed by not only him, but the way the receivers are catching it, the way that Ben Johnson is calling the game. They're managing these conditions so well.
Good run by Gibbs. Big hole on the right side. He's going to pick up 9 more yards that time. Got a good block from Brock Wright.
You just know going to the game, Ben Johnson was thinking about protecting Goff, getting him off to a fast start by not taking these elongated drops and these complicated reads downfield. So even that pass we just saw a second ago to St. Brown is part of managing the game. How do we take some and mitigate some risk in these conditions, throw it to our most dependable players? It's a great style of offense they're playing right now in these conditions.
Third and 1 here. Straight give to Gibbs. Penalty flies, though. He's got it for now. Let's see what the penalty is. The Lions only had 2 penalties, and they were both on Brian Branch on the same play when he got ejected in that first half.
Shift. Offense, 2 men moving it before the snap and then a reset. 5-yard penalty. Replay, third down.
Such a killer to go from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6. That was unnecessary, unforced error, and I know Coach Campbell is not feeling good about that. You finally get him to these 3rd and 1s, and now you're back in 3rd and 6. Now it's a must-pass situation. Although I will say, you know, this team runs the ball more on 3rd down than any team I can ever remember. There's St. Brown, a great target there in the slot.
This is coming again. Goff sees it, lets it rip incomplete. Pretty good coverage that time on Raymond. Hang on, penalty far side of the field. Trying to get it to Raymond. Let's see what this one is. And the initial signal is on Green Bay.
It's been tough to tell from here, KB.
Yeah.
Holding. Defense number 25. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Just Nixon's here in the slot on Raymond. It's been a good nickel defender for him. And just that little bit of grab gets him, and you cover with your feet, sometimes you cover with your hands. Both these teams will play man coverage in those 3rd down situations, and when you have those penalties on 3rd down, it's killer for the defense because offense has to do nothing. So line up and basically
first down.
Green Bay's got 9 of them too. That's been a factor. Here's the fake.
First down. God damn, Packers.
Tom, can you put into words for a guy that plays indoors, for a guy that doesn't wear gloves? Now, he's worn them before in his career, but just to come out and throw the ball like he's throwing today, that it's no big deal?
I said in the first half, I thought this was the game where it's a low completion percentage. It's low efficiency.
Peace.
Dealing with so many challenging elements. The wind,